Whispers in the Void, year 2089, Earth's orbit. Delta 7 research station. Back in the day, humanity thought it ruled the stars. Colonies on Mars, research labs on Europa, settlements on the dark side of the moon. Tech was off the charts. AI, gene engineering, space mining. Humans felt like gods. Then came the silence. It started with Delta 7, the last big space station orbiting Earth. 60 crew members, scientists, engineers, military personnel. Its job was to monitor deep space signals. But one morning, all comms went dark. No messages, no alerts, no distress calls. It was like the whole place just vanished. For 3 years, no one dared to go near it. Strange energy storms formed around the station. Satellites glitched out. Probes went missing. Something was up there, and it was watching. Eventually, the Space Recovery and Research Unit put together a team to investigate. 6 people, all hand-picked. Leading them, Commander Rhea Solen, ex-fighter pilot, battle-hardened, ice-cold nerves. Alongside her, Engineer Yorin, Biologist Rena, Security Officer Tolan, and 2 tech specialists. Mission was simple. Get in, figure out what happened, bring Delta 7 back online. Easy, at least on paper. But the second they stepped on board, something felt wrong. The station was pristine, no damage, food supplies untouched, life support still active. But the people? Gone. Every single one of them. That night, Rhea woke up gasping. She'd heard something, clear as day, inside her head. They're inside. They hear us. They're waking up. She sat up, grabbed her comm. But the voice wasn't in her earpiece. It was in her mind. The next morning, Yorin burst into the control room. He'd seen something in the ventilation cams. A figure, pale, black, crawling like a shadow. It had no eyes, but it saw him. It watched me, Yorin said, shaking. It knew I was there. Rhea pulled up the blueprints. Those ducts were too narrow for any person to crawl through. Whatever it wasn't human. That night, Yorin disappeared. His room was locked from the inside. All they found was a phrase etched into the wall deep, like it had been burned in. They don't shapeshift, they copy. Day 3, the station started, changing. Walls were sweating. Dark liquid dripped from the ceilings. The floor felt soft, like it was breathing. Rena took a sample, checked it under the microscope. This isn't metal. It's alive. This whole station, it's alive. That night, the lights went out. Backup kicked in. Red emergency lighting flooded the corridors. Then, every speaker came to life all at once. You came. We woke. Now, you are ours. The voices sounded human, but they weren't. Deep, layered, almost like dozens of throats speaking together. Rhea, Rena, and Tolan barricaded themselves in the control room, but they could hear it. Movement in the walls, scratching above them, metal groaning, bolts loosening. Something was inside the station, and it was trying to get out. Suddenly, Tolan screamed. The door had stayed shut, never opened, but somehow, he was gone. Just gone. All that was left was his shadow, writhing on the floor. And then it spoke in Tolan's voice, but twisted. You opened the door. Now you're inside us. Rena dropped to the floor, crying. They're not just creatures, the station itself, it's their body. We're trapped inside it. Rhea turned on the last working recorder. Her voice cracked, barely above a whisper. This isn't a rescue transmission. It's a warning. Delta 7 is no longer a station, it's a womb, and we're inside it. As she spoke, something hissed behind her. The sound turned into a low, guttural growl. Something was right behind her. Her last words, not quite her own anymore. I'm not Rhea anymore. Stay tuned for new stories, and don't forget to subscribe.